Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike with SmartOptionTrading.com. It's Friday, the 24th of October. This is our weekly recap. I put this out there for free. If you want to join us in our trading room, I'll put a link in the description below for SmartOptionTrading.com. We'd love to have you, and you can see what's going on. Today, it's been a weird, wild day. NVIDIA 7 call alerts, open 5, Avgo 3 of them just coming in late. Tesla put alerts. It's been a wild, wild day here as the market is at new all-time highs. So let's talk about this. The S&P 500 new all-time highs gapped up today. Trump cut off trade negotiation for Canada, and the market said, I don't care. So here you are, a new all-time high in the SPY, a new all-time high in the Qs, all-time high on the Dow, a new all-time high on the SMHs, all looking very, very good. We had a CPI this morning that was slightly cooler than expected, which was good. We got a CPI number because they need to reset the um, Social Security wage withdrawals for going forward. Otherwise, we're not going to get any more data like that. So that's going to be a one-off. Just keep that in mind. The financials, they came bouncing back, still under the 50-day, but some names like Goldman above all the moving averages looking better. JP Morgan stopped there at the 21-day. Bank of America looking very good there near the highs here as well. XBI continues to, hold in very strong. J&J near all-time highs, still just showing a little weakness. Lilly also still holding in, pushing back up. Crypto, Bitcoin remains overall weak and out of play here, along with Ethereum. But we saw a huge move on coin today. I didn't trade it. Sorry, I didn't. I had a nice upgrade, but nice big move there. They have earnings next week. And let's talk for a second about next week. Next week, we're going to get a lot. And if you think about next week, we're going to have the Fed decision on Wednesday. We're going to have the Trump-Xi meeting next week. We have NVIDIA's GTC conference starts on Tuesday with keynote at noon. We have earnings and earnings and earnings galore next week. Most importantly, you have most of the Magnificent Seven reporting. Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Apple, and Google all report. Coins in there next week as well. You have names like Boeing and ExxonMobil and Chevron. So there's going to be a lot to do next week. As we look around at what else is going on, we'll go with the SMH, as we said, new all-time high. That was powered by AMD today. What a move on AMD. IBM this morning announced that they can run their quantum algorithms on AMD's chips. Whatever reason, I didn't miss IBM today because when I looked at it pre-market, it didn't react to the news. It just, you see, nothing here going on. But what a move here. This was a bad report. They had bought it back and moved it to an all-time high. Tells you how this market thinks. Palantir trying to break out of this range it's been in near that area. Oracle remains overall out of play. We talk about what else is going on out there. Netflix reported this week. It was not a good report. I keep saying I didn't like that report. Some people like to think differently. Um, they didn't want to talk about tariffs. They didn't want to talk about the cancel Netflix culture started by Musk. And they didn't offer any new guidance, just maintained. And they blamed everything on Brazil taxes. And the market really is just not buying that here. And you have that big gap down underneath the 200-day. So we'll see how that goes from here. This week provided lots of opportunity depending what you're looking for. Google put in another new all-time high in today. Huge move there. Tesla, that report was irrelevant. Tesla had their report. It's very irrelevant what their reports are now because it's all about the future with them. And if you either believe in Musk, and if you believe in Musk, you believe in the self-driving cars, you believe in the cyber taxi, you believe in the Optimus and the robotics, and you believe in AI. And the EV sales at this point are just need to keep providing cash to fuel the other efforts. If you don't believe in them, then you would look at those and say the EV sales are bad, and this is a big problem. I am on the camp of that you believe in Musk, and he saw the big buyback yesterday, even though today it's back down. Tesla provided lots of trades. Intel still Intel. That report was good. They sold it off back down here, but it'll probably be fine. Amazon, despite all the problems with AWS this week, is up back at the 50-day. Ford moving up nicely here on a huge move. I added to my Ford position there. Sitting in some NVIDIA calls. Sitting in some NVIDIA, which is spiking here nicely here late. Sitting in some AMD calls and still sitting in some very sickly January PayPal calls. With that said, I'll get some charts done on Sunday morning. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Link in the description. We'd love to have you join us in our trading room. Everybody have a great one.